I'm Bill Barron. On behalf of the Stroke Awareness Foundation Board of Directors, welcome to the 10th Annual Fight Stroke Walk. Once again this year in a virtual setting. We hope next year we'll join together at the San Jose Municipal Rose Garden, all together and in person. Thanks to our generous sponsors, this year's walk has raised nearly $250,000. That brings our 10-year total to just under $2 million, with 92% of the funds reinvested in our community in stroke awareness and education efforts. Each year we join together to celebrate family, friends, to learn a little bit about stroke, to celebrate and applaud those that have survived stroke, and to remember those who are no longer with us. We're also here to share with you how much we value your support. For many of you, stroke is a word that has been very well defined because you've lived it or you've been around it. For some, you seek more information. Also referred to as a brain attack, a stroke occurs when a blood vessel that carries oxygen and nutrients to the brain is blocked by a clot, or a blood vessel in the brain bursts or ruptures. In either case, when stroke happens, part of the brain does not get the blood and oxygen it needs to function. The result, brain cells die instantly and conditions get aggressively worse very quickly. And that's why the Stroke Awareness Foundation is so important to our community. We're out to educate our citizens about stroke so that in the event of stroke symptoms, you'll recognize them and immediately call 911. Do not take stroke symptoms lightly. COVID or no COVID, let's not forget that stroke is our nation's and country's #1 disabler and #5 killer. Millions disabled and over 500,000 deaths each and every year. It's not discriminatory in who it targets. Stroke doesn't care about your race, age, or gender. It doesn't care about your politics, your religion, your economic status, or where you live. In addition to the devastating pain and suffering at a human level, stroke costs our economy an estimated $36 billion a year in lost productivity. History tells us that 1 in 5 men and 1 in 6 women will suffer stroke during their lifetime. And here is what you need to remember. Time is brain. For every minute of stroke, millions of neurons in your brain die. Action is required, and knowing the symptoms of stroke is critical. A simple way to remember the symptoms is the acronym BFAST, B-E-F-A-S-T. B for balance. Do you experience sudden trouble with balance or coordination? E for eyes. Do you experience sudden blurred vision or loss of vision? F for face. Do you experience sudden face droop, face numbness, or can't smile on one side? A for arm. Do you experience sudden arm numbness or limpness on one side? S for speech. Do you experience sudden slurred speech? T for time. If you experience any of these symptoms, call 911 immediately. Better safe than sorry. To learn more about stroke, visit strokeinfo.org and download the Stroke Awareness Foundation's free app. Now let me share a few encouraging highlights here in Santa Clara County regarding stroke care. Every single hospital in Santa Clara County is stroke certified, some with advanced certification. When SAF was created, there were none. That means better stroke care and health outcomes for you. Thanks to increased stroke awareness, arrival to the hospital within 4.5 hours of onset of stroke symptoms has increased. That means better stroke care and health outcomes for you. Thanks to increased stroke awareness, arrival to the hospital by ambulance has increased. That means better stroke care and health outcomes for you. And thanks to increased stroke awareness, the use of TPA, the amazing clot-busting drug, has vastly increased in our community. Given that 80% of strokes, nearly, are clot-associated, that means better stroke care and health outcomes for you. Your investments in SAF are paying off. Now let me share 3 programs that the Stroke Awareness Foundation continued in 2021 and will through 2022. First, we've committed a large portion of our energies and generous donor resources to a multi-year, multilingual stroke education and awareness effort. Santa Clara County is rich in cultural diversity, a wonderful thread in our community's fabric. SAF is now better reaching these at-risk communities, and to do so in several languages, 7 to be exact, and growing. Second, SAF continues to build a robust ambassador program, 14 community-minded leaders to assist us in sharing the important message of stroke. Third, SAF continues in partnership with Regional Medical Center. Together, this partnership secured a grant to focus stroke education, awareness, and mobility issues to the very diverse population RMC predominantly serves. Through it, lives are being saved. There's a lot going on at SAF, and as a result, you can be proud of your association with us and the work we're doing in the community. Now let's quickly cover the virtual walk specifics. On October 10th, or whatever date you choose to walk, wear your official 2021 Fight Stroke Walk t-shirt. Take photos and videos and share a message of recognition or remembrance of a loved one or friends with whom you are walking. Upload your pictures, videos, and messages to the Stroke Awareness Foundation Fight Stroke Walk Facebook page to share with others, and you can find that link at our homepage, strokeinfo.org. So let's wrap up and get ready to walk. We're filled with gratitude for each and all of you. To our sponsors, thank you for your incredible generosity year in and year out. To our ambassadors, thank you for your extending your reach into our community more deeply. And to you, the public, thank you for supporting our purpose. Let's all stay safe and stay healthy, and let's get to walking.